It has been claimed that Jim Jones, a well-known rapper and businessman, sealed the knot with Brook Bailey in a private ceremony. This unexpected turn of events has caused shockwaves to go throughout the worlds of reality television and celebrities. Throughout the years, Jones' long-standing companion, Chrissy Lampkin, has been an indispensable part of his life, providing him with support in both his personal and professional endeavors. Chrissy, along with her friends and followers, has been left in a state of disbelief after hearing the news of Jones' sudden marriage to Bailey. Questions, worries, and a great deal of speculation have been expressed over the circumstances surrounding the wedding and the ramifications that it has for Jones' relationship with Chrissy as a result of this claimed engagement. The following is a comprehensive analysis of what actually took place, the circumstances surrounding it, and the likely reasons that led to this unexpected transition. They have been together for a very long time. Chrissy and Jim, it is necessary to take into consideration the history of the relationship between Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones in order to comprehend the gravity of this startling turn of events. During the course of their relationship, which has lasted for more than a decade, they have experienced both highs and lows, moments of passion and tension, as well as public vows of love. In the early 2000s, they had their initial encounter, and ever since then, Chrissy has been a consistent presence in Jones' life. A brave action that defied established gender boundaries and demonstrated her dedication to him, she famously proposed to him on the blockbuster reality show Love and Hip-Hop New York. This gesture was a demonstration of her love to him. Fans followed the couple as they faced the obstacles of fame, the expectations of family, and the ups and downs of their love at various points over the course of their partnership. The fact that they never got married technically, despite the fact that they had been together for such a long time, became a key theme on Love and Hip-Hop. Despite the fact that Chrissy's desire for a more profound commitment was obvious, Jones appeared to be apprehensive. Since the rumored marriage to Brook Bailey has taken place, this reluctance has taken on a new significance since then. As a result of this unexpected turn of events, fans who had been rooting for Chrissy and Jones to eventually tie the knot are naturally angry. They feel as though their devotion has been shattered. Who exactly is this Brook Bailey? Brook Bailey is not without experience in the spotlight for those who are not familiar with her. Because she was a cast member on Basketball Wives LA in the past, Bailey has amassed a significant number of admirers and critiques. Having earned a name for herself in the realm of reality television, she is renowned for her attractiveness, self-assurance, and occasionally fiery demeanor. The fact that Bailey's personal history and high-profile relationships have been thoroughly recorded makes her a fascinating character in this drama. A great number of people have been taken aback by her engagement with Jim Jones, as there had been no public evidence of a romantic connection between the two individuals previous to the latest reports. Through her forays into the worlds of entrepreneurship and modeling, Brooke has established her brand outside of the realm of reality television, demonstrating her adaptability and business aptitude. Despite the fact that she has her own fan base, the vast majority of her followers were completely unaware of her connection to Jim Jones, particularly considering the fact that his relationship with Chrissy has been documented for a long time and is widely known. What we know about the secret wedding up to this point, according to reports, the claimed wedding between Jones and Bailey took place in a secret ceremony, away from the prying eyes of the media and fans for whom the ceremony was intended. There were only a few close friends and family members present for the wedding, according to information obtained from sources. Fans have a great deal of questions that have not been answered because of the secrecy that has surrounded the wedding. What would be the reason for Jones to choose to marry Brooke after spending so much time with Chrissy? In his opinion, was there something that was lacking in their connection that he noticed? Alternately, might it be a reaction to the pressure that he had been feeling for a long time as a result of his connection with Chrissy? It was suggested by a source who was familiar with the situation that the choice to marry Brooke might have been made on the spur of the moment. According to the information provided by the source, Jim has always been unpredictable. particularly when it comes to matters to do with the heart. It's possible that he felt that marrying Brooke was his way of starting over, of attempting something different after spending so much time with Chrissy. In response, Chrissy Lampkin expressed both shock and heartbreak. As was to be expected, Chrissy Lampkin demonstrated a strong reaction to the news. Close friends have said that she was taken aback by Jones' choice, despite the fact that she has not yet issued an official statement that she has released. Over the course of several years, Chrissy has been vocal about her desire for Jim to make a more significant commitment to her. Her followers have witnessed her public proposal, her patience, and her undying loyalty to him. All of these qualities have been visible. It was only after she had devoted years of her life to their connection that she was confronted with this unexpected turn of events. The heartbreak that Chrissy is reportedly going through strikes a chord with her admirers, who have been following her path and rooting for her to ultimately find happiness. An overwhelming number of people rushed to social media in order to voice their displeasure and fury on her behalf. "Chrissy deserved better," tweeted one of a fan's comments. "The fact that he married someone else after all those years of faithfulness is shocking. It is not acceptable. There is a deep rift in the loyalty of the fans." Shockwaves have been shot through Jim Jones' fan base as a result of the announcement of his secret wedding, which has created a segmentation among his fans. On the one hand, there are supporters who are outraged because they believe that Jones has deceived Chrissy. These admirers contend that it was inappropriate for him to abruptly marry someone else after maintaining such a long-term relationship with the other person, as the spouse who stood by him and deserved more than to be abandoned without any sense of resolution. They consider Chrissy to be the ride-or-die partner. Others, on the other hand, have expressed their support for Jones, claiming that if he and Bailey were able to find happiness together, then he should be allowed to follow his heart. A fan made the observation that people develop and change. It is possible that Jim and Chrissy were not meant to be together, and that he was able to find what he was looking for in Brooke. In what ways could this have come about? The reasons that Jones chose to marry Bailey rather than commit to Chrissy are the subject of a number of different hypotheses that are currently being examined. There is a school of thought that suggests Jones and Chrissy's relationship may have been tense behind the scenes, with problems that the fans were never made aware of. Jones has always had a reputation for being elusive and rejecting traditional standards, which may explain why he hesitated to marry Chrissy. Chrissy's dedication to Jones was obvious, but Jones has always had a reputation for being both of these things. Another idea suggests that the covert wedding may have been a media hoax that was planned with the intention of keeping Jones in the news consistently. Both Jones and Bailey have built their careers on the attention they receive from the media, and making a surprising announcement about their marriage is a definite way to attract the interest of the general public. Nevertheless, if this were to be true, it would create ethical problems regarding Chrissy's ability to play with the emotions of her fans, as well as Chrissy herself. Considering the potential consequences, what comes next? This wedding will have repercussions that are felt far beyond the three people who are involved. First and foremost, Chrissy Lampkin will require some time to reflect on the circumstances and determine how she would like to proceed following this. Do you think she will confront Jones in public? Is it possible for her to end her relationship with him, or will she completely separate herself from him? Additionally, there is the question of how Jones' reputation will be impacted by this outcome. His choice to Wade Bailey may have repercussions for both his job and his network of fans. The fact that this may be perceived by some admirers as a betrayal of Chrissy may result in a loss of respect and regard for her. With that being said, Jones has always lived on controversy, and it is possible that this decision will simply serve to increase his attractiveness to followers who take pleasure in his unpredictability. Her participation also paves the way for new opportunities for Brook Bailey. It is certain that her role as Jones' new wife will provide both chances and obstacles, regardless of whether she decides to welcome the public attention or to protect her seclusion. Is it possible that she will become the next major celebrity in his life, Or will this relationship follow a pattern that is comparable to Jones' romantic relationships in the past? When it comes down to it, this is a tale of love, loss, and uncertainty. Fans have been left with more questions than answers as a result of the covert wedding that Jim Jones had with Brook Bailey. For a considerable amount of time, followers of Jones and Chrissy Lampkin were under the impression that their relationship was impenetrable, embodying the qualities of loyalty and resiliency. These assumptions have been called into question as a result of this stunning turn of events, which has shed light on the intricacies of love and relationships, particularly when they are in the spotlight of fame. As Chrissy, Jim, and Brooke handle the aftermath, viewers stay on the edge of their seats, anticipating information and hoping for clarification. Last but not least, this narrative serves as a poignant reminder of the unpredictability of interpersonal connections and the frequently distressing realities of transition. It is possible that Chrissy will experience healing and rediscovery as she continues on her quest. The future holds a great deal of unpredictability for Jim and Brooke, as it is replete with both unanticipated opportunities and difficulties. Regardless of whether supporters choose to back Jones' choice or criticize it, there is one thing that is quite clear. This is a turning point in his life that will not be easily forgotten.